Yo, so I'm gonna show you how you could have actually used the standard deviation to get a pretty nice trade today. Even though it's a no-news Monday, I'm not trading on a no-news Monday, but I felt like this is a pretty goated setup. So I'ma just make a video about it and going to explain all the stuff what you wanna see for a goated trade, which is high probability, so an A+ trade, right? So you can obviously see 18, new day open begins. Bam. We are waiting for our price action to be built for us to take it out. Then we can see after we did all of this, we started to accumulate right here, and we are starting to manipulate lower into some sort of below 18 or PD array. So what you're gonna do is, since this is our accumulation and we went a bit higher to take out this high, you could count this as internal manipulation and mark your move, mark your standard deviation from the start of the move to the end of the move. Since after this we didn't actually go higher, this is our highest point. Pretty nice. Mark your manipulation standard deviation. Now after you got this, you can go on the lower time frame, and I'm going to show you some internal, some next next level. It's not like next level, but a better way of understanding po3, right? So you can see your original consolidation started around here. This is where your consolidation, I don't know, your shit started, right? So after that we started to go down. You can see we had our manipulation. In this case it's our first distribution, since we are going lower. This is our first distribution phase. After that you can see right here on a lower time frame we are starting to accumulate again. So you can see we accumulate, bam, we go a bit lower to take out these accumulation lows, and this is our manipulation. How do we know this is our manipulation inside of the higher time frame po3? You can see higher time frame 15 minutes. It's not a really high time frame, but for the daily it's fine. Bam, accumulation, we are manipulating lower. Also on a lower time frame, this right here, accumulation, manipulating higher, sweeping this internal high, rejecting off of this rejection block. Bam, distributing lower, first distribution stage, mark our fib from the manipulation leg. You can see first distribution actually respected some of this shit. Then we go lower, respect this -4, manipulate into it. We have our accumulation, manipulate lower. Bam, what can you see? Go on the 30-minute, on the 1 hour, whatever time frame confluences you like, or even the 4 hour. Let me check the 4 hour. Something here. We got this rejection block since we bounce off this 4 hour, but this is not enough for me. Well, you could use this. It's another confluence. Oh, what the fuck. I'm gonna make it blue. Alright, so we have our order block right here. We manipulate into it, and you can also check ES. Since I'm on MNQ, I'm gonna check MES, and let's pull up the chart. This right here is the same order block. Let me also make it blue. Bam, you can see we tapped it, go on the 30-minute, and now the real thing starts, okay? You're going to see, I'm gonna remove this clutter, this order block, so it's more clear to see. We have this 30-minute fair value gap right here. You can see MNQ touched it, but MES didn't. Bam. Check the time, 20 on this one, this candle, 20 on this one. This is the fair value gap on the 30-minute, right? MES didn't tap it. Bam. And MNQ did tap it. So we have an SMT, right? Smart money theory. Bam. So this is another confluence for us. We have this 30-minute fair value gap that's also getting tapped, another confluence. We have the 1 hour order block. We have this 30-minute order block. Let's go down. Bam, we know we have this SMT. Let's go down, what can we see? We have another order block right here. Okay, that eventually didn't get tapped, but you could have used this as well for the max. Nah, not really. We have this 15 minutes. Well, we have a lot of stuff, right? 5 min. Well, 5 min order block, and that's basically it. You have this IFVG. Bam. You have this IFVG, and yeah, I'm not using anything else on this one. Let's see something else. You could use this as a rejection block, but I'm not a big fan of it, so let's see, let's remove all of this. And I think the 30-minute order block was the thing that got tapped on the CE. Yes sir, CE got tapped. So at this point it's obvious this is the manipulation, right? Like, we have a lot of shit right here. This right here is an imbalance, a big ass imbalance that's going to be balanced out by this price. You can also mark your OTE from the low of the day to the high, whatever, like around here. You can see we are in OTE. We tap the OTE shit. Let me mark it better. This high, oops. This high. Bam, we are in OTE obviously. We are balancing out this big imbalance. We have a lot of confluences right here. This job are a lot of confluences aligning with our move from the original consolidation to the distribution. Small po3, bam, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Low down here, London starts. We start to accumulate again. We are going to manipulate into our okay, you get it, into our PD arrays, into our standard deviation manipulation, our AMD standard deviation that we marked from the original consolidation move, and the internal manipulation start. So the internal po3, we mark out this entire, we mark out on the 5 minute. So this is our leg, right? Why am I not using this leg? Because we did start the manipulation on this candle right here, right? We started to go up. We just had a little retrace, but then we eventually got up and sweep this shit. So this right here would be the start of the manipulation, and not this one, because this one is already inside the leg that started the manipulation. Let me go on the 15 minute, it's better to see. You can see we already in this move. Okay, on the lower time, on the higher time frame, it looks a bit dog shit. So I wanna mark it out on the 5 minute, right? But you get the point, I think. Also manipulated under the true day open. Is this the true day open? Yes, midnight. I'm getting confused on true day open and midnight. For me it's like the different way around, but yes, okay, true day open 18, when a new daily candle opens, we get it. Then what are we doing? After the manipulation lower, we start to distribute. Then wait, let me make it gray again. Bam. Then we have our second or another consolidation. This market likes to consolidate, right? And yeah, we continue the move most of the time. So this is, wait, curve. This will be, you move down, and this will be, oops, you move up. This is a market maker model. If you don't know what the market maker model is, I just showed you, but if you want to learn more about it, watch like ICT's market maker model back in the day. So yeah, since this is all-time highs, yeah, well, we will finish this market maker model, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this could have also just been internal lower time frame po3. If you're bearish, this should be it for you, since we are above 18. But you can see accumulating, manipulating into some time frame, and now we are getting a distribution, right? So this would have actually been a trade. You probably even hit OTE of this. Bam, OTE got perfectly respected from this 30 minute. Bam. What can we see? Manipulation. Accumulation, manipulation higher into this 30 minute OTE, fair value gap, and distributing lower. Yeah. Since this is a market maker buy model, I'm expecting the market to go up to all-time highs again. But since this is a no-news Monday, everything can happen, right? But I just like the setup. So I didn't take this since it's a no-news Monday, and as you can see, we are actually dropping lower, but whatever. I think you're getting the point, right? We manipulated below 18, which is just pretty nice. We had this SMT on MES, and MES is actually stuck on this level. Let's see what the market is going to do. I'm still not going to take trades. I'm just spectating the market on these days. But yeah. Holy shit, only 11-minute video? Bro, am I rushing things? Yeah, if you guys got any questions, ask me again. I will make more videos about it. I felt like I'm rushing things since this video is only 11 minutes long. But this will most likely be it. I can also tell you that these market maker models will appear like everywhere in the market, right? On the higher time frame, on the lower time frame. Let me go on a daily. This is actually a go-to example. Bam, what can you see? Accumulation. This also accumulation. We start to manipulate lower. What are we taking out? These lows. These lows. Did we took these? Yes, these lows. We tap into like, I think this was actually a monthly order block. Am I stupid? I'm insanely stupid. Holy shit. Weekly order block, right. We did tap in this weekly order block. Took out this internal low. Okay, it's not really internal since we're on the weekly, but we did took out this low inside the order block. And just, you can see, rallied up like weekly. Accumulation, manipulating lower, and distributing insanely to all-time highs, right? This happens everywhere. Accumulation, you get the point, right? And inside of these, you can go on the lower time frame and actually see like these models that I just told you about. Let me zoom in. What can you see? Consolidation. Here's the original consolidation. Or maybe even up here, not gonna lie, it's actually up there. Wait, let me zoom out. Okay, this is pretty shit to mark, but okay, you can see original consolidation starting to distribute in lower, another consolidation, we are starting to manipulate higher into the original distribution, into some sort of PD array, I'm pretty sure. Bam, bam, manipulating green. Then after the second consolidation accumulation shit, we manipulate higher, we distribute, we have our another distribution, well, this counts to a distribution as well, we distribute more, more and more, we took out these lows, we took out these lows, we took out, okay, you get the point, we took out a lot of liquidity, right? What can we see? We respect off of these. We actually built some sort of rejection block. Nice. Tap that. You could have longed right there and had that shit for like years, bro. Wait, when was this? April 25. Okay, if you hold this for a year, you got like 10,000 points. Okay, nice, bro. Yeah, well, so we did finish the sell side of the curve, and now we're on the buy side of the curve. So let me draw another curve, because these things are got it to look at, makes it more understandable. Bam. Nothing. Oops. You can see we go higher. Bam. Consolidation. Manipulating to balance the shit out. We tapped CE of that, we got even lower, we tapped OTE. Bam. Okay, well, OTE didn't get respected, but this would probably be a 12-hour 8-hour time frame. I'm not trading higher time frames, so I don't care about these hours, about these time frames. But yes, alright. Well, yeah, we distribute higher, right? We distribute, have our second stage of accumulation, manipulate lower, distribute again, another consolidation, manipulation right here to take out these consolidation lows, tap into this order, this fair value gap. Nice. What are we doing? We are going higher, 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 distributing, distributing, taking out this, bam, this high or even this high. This is the original consolidation start, so I'm marking this one, but this is the external, so you could either target this one, because internal liquidity goes to external liquidity and external goes to internal. Bam. And yeah, this will be your model. This also works for bearish. Yeah, it's just the other way around, right? So yeah. Alright, this will be it. Now it's 60 minutes long, this video. Just went over another example. If you got any questions, join my Discord or just ask me in the comments. I will make videos about it. Okay, have a nice one.